Hold on. What if I told you that there's someone younger than you who is completely in love with you, and you're the only one who hasn't noticed? I don't mean a minor crush or a fleeting attraction. I mean the kind of deep feelings that keep someone awake at night, make them analyze every word you say, and cause them to smile at their phone the moment your name appears. The surprising part is that people around you already see it. They've picked up on the glances, the anxious energy, the way this person's entire demeanor changes the second you walk into the room. It's obvious to everyone else, but somehow you've missed every clue. This younger individual tries so hard to act natural around you, but their emotions betray them constantly. Their voice becomes quieter. They suddenly turn shy for no apparent reason. They remember small details about you that nobody else would ever notice. You might think they're just sweet, friendly, or a bit naive, but inside, their feelings are profound, genuine, and growing more intense every day. Being close to you makes their heart pound, and being away from you only makes them think about you more. The cards revealing this energy are the Page of Cups, the Lovers, and the Six of Pentacles. These cards point to sincere, gentle emotions, a strong soulful connection, and someone who genuinely wants to offer you care, be there for you, and become a real part of your life. This isn't a game to them. This is their heart quietly choosing you. This is a general reading, so take only what fits your situation and let go of the rest. But if you've noticed someone's energy around you becoming gentler, warmer, and more focused on you, stay with me, because we're about to dive into just how deep their emotions truly run. When you bring all of these signs together, the story becomes richer, more tender, and more heartfelt than you might expect. This isn't simply about a younger person nursing a minor infatuation. This is about a heart that slowly awakened, recognized it was experiencing something genuine, and then made a conscious choice to care in an authentic and significant way. Their feelings didn't arrive in one big, dramatic moment. They grew quietly and naturally, through everyday interactions, small exchanges, and the ease they feel whenever you're near. The Page of Cups shows where it all started. At first, their emotions felt light and almost innocent. They didn't plan to fall for you. It simply happened. Maybe it was the way you listened, the kindness in your voice, or how you made them feel safe enough to be themselves. Something about your presence touched a tender spot in their heart. They began thinking of you more often, smiling at little memories, and feeling butterflies they couldn't explain. These emotions were new to them, slightly confusing, yet beautiful. You became someone who quietly lived in their thoughts in the sweetest way. The Lovers then takes those gentle feelings and reveals how deeply they've grown. This is no longer just shy admiration. This connection feels significant, meaningful. They don't see you as just anyone. To them, you are special, someone who stands apart from the rest of the world. Being near you feels both natural and exhilarating. There's emotional attraction, mental alignment, and a sense of comfort that allows them to be their authentic self around you. They feel a powerful pull toward you, as if their heart keeps choosing you over and over, even when their mind warns them to be cautious. They might wonder whether age or life experience makes things complicated, but their feelings don't follow logic. When they imagine love, your face comes to mind. When they think of a future partner, your energy is what they feel. In their eyes, this connection has the potential to become something real and lasting, not just a passing phase. The Six of Pentacles reveals how they want to express all of this. Their love isn't only emotional, it's practical too. They want to show care through actions, not just words. They want to support you, help you, and be someone you can lean on. Doing small things for you brings them happiness. Checking in on you, offering help, remembering your preferences, being there when you need to talk. These aren't obligations. They're ways their heart feels closer to yours. They don't want a one-sided connection. Deep down, they hope for balance, where both of you give and receive care. But they are also patient. They don't feel entitled to your love. They simply want a chance to show you who they are and how deeply they can care. Even if they haven't figured everything out in their own life yet, they're willing to give you their time, attention, and loyalty. To them, love means showing up, not just talking about feelings. Together, these three cards tell the story of a heart that began with innocent emotion, matured into a profound soul connection, and now longs to turn those feelings into real, supportive action. This younger person may appear calm on the outside, but inside, their emotions for you are strong, sincere, and steady. You have touched them in a way that changed how they see love. You've made them believe in something softer, sweeter, and more meaningful. They may be afraid to say everything out loud because their feelings are so large, and they don't want to lose you or make things awkward, but their heart is already invested. Every smile you give them, every kind word, every moment you share means more than you realize. You aren't just someone they like. You are someone who makes their heart feel alive, eager, and ready to give. This connection is built on emotional honesty, deep attraction, and a genuine desire to care and contribute. It is soft yet strong, gentle yet real. And even if you haven't clearly seen it yet, their heart has already chosen you in the quietest, most sincere way possible. The Six of Pentacles brings a beautiful shift in this story, because now we're not just looking at feelings. We're looking at what this younger person actually wants to do about those feelings. This card is all about putting in effort and showing care through real, everyday actions. Their emotions for you no longer live only in their heart or dreams. They genuinely want to show up for you, support you, and become someone you can count on. This person doesn't just want to admire you from a distance. They want balance, an equal exchange of energy, time, and affection. Even though they are younger, they don't want to feel small or insignificant in your life. The Six of Pentacles shows that they want to give to you in meaningful ways, whether through helping you, being there when you need a listening ear, offering their time, or doing small, thoughtful things that make your day a little easier. To them, love isn't just words. Love is action. There's a generosity in their heart when it comes to you. They feel genuinely happy when they can do something for you, no matter how small. A small gesture to check in on you, a favor offered without being asked, a sincere compliment, or a kind act. These clears throat. Moments carry enormous weight for them because it's how they communicate feelings they find hard to say aloud. When you smile because of something they've done, it feels like a gift straight to their heart. They don't view giving as a burden. They see it as a privilege to be able to give. This card also reveals that they value fairness and respect within this dynamic. They don't want to feel like they're the only one putting in effort, nor do they want you to feel pressured. Beneath the surface, they hope that someday the effort becomes mutual, that the care they extend is returned in some form. They dream of a bond where you both support each other emotionally and practically, and no one ever feels unappreciated. Because they are younger, they may sometimes worry they don't have enough to offer you. They might compare themselves to others and question whether they're successful, mature, or stable enough. But the Six of Pentacles reassures that their intentions are pure. They want to give whatever they can, however they can. Their time, their focus, their devotion. These are things they freely offer you. There's also a gentle humility in this card. They don't act entitled to you, nor do they expect you to automatically return their feelings. Instead, they try to earn a place in your life through kindness and steady effort. They want you to see that they're serious, that they're not just speaking about feelings, but showing up and proving them through actions. Emotionally, this makes them incredibly attuned to your needs. They notice when you're tired, stressed, or unusually quiet. They may be the type to gently ask, "Are you okay?" even when you haven't said a word. Your well-being matters to them more than you realize. Helping you in any way makes them feel closer to you, as if they're building something tangible instead of just daydreaming. Overall, the Six of Pentacles shows that this younger person's love isn't selfish. It's caring, generous, and authentic. They don't just crave your attention. They want to positively contribute to your life. Their heart isn't only open. Their hands are, too, ready to give, ready to support, and quietly hoping that one day you might accept what they've been offering all along. The Lover's card in this reading elevates everything to a far deeper and more powerful level. This is no longer just about a shy infatuation or soft emotions. This is about a real emotional and soulful connection forming in this younger person's heart toward you. The Lovers represents meaningful bonds, powerful attraction, and the clears throat, feeling that crossing paths with someone changes you from the inside out. And that's exactly what has happened to them because of you. When the Lovers appears, it speaks of a connection that feels significant, almost destined. This person doesn't see you as just someone they like. They see you as someone extraordinary, someone who stands apart from everyone else. Being near you feels different to them. There's a mix of comfort, thrill, and emotional gravity all at once. They may not fully understand why they feel so drawn to you, but they feel it strongly in their chest. It's as if their soul is leaning toward yours without asking permission. There's also a deep attraction here, not just physical, but emotional and intellectual as well. They admire the way you think, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself. To them, you're inspiring. You might not even realize how much they look up to you. The Lovers often indicates that one person sees the other as possessing qualities they dream of having in their own life. They feel proud just to know you, and the thought of being chosen by you would mean more to them than they could ever put into words. Emotionally, this card shows that their feelings have evolved beyond something light or fleeting. They've reached a point where their heart is seriously invested. They imagine what it would be like to be closer to you, to share more time, more conversations, more of life together. Even if they haven't spoken it aloud, they feel a bond forming, as if you and they could truly understand each other on a profound level. The Lovers is also about choice. This person is slowly realizing that their feelings for you aren't going away. They've reached a crossroads where their heart is choosing you, even if their mind is afraid, because you're older or more experienced. They may doubt themselves. They may wonder, could this ever actually happen? Would they ever see me that way? But despite those uncertainties, their emotions keep pulling them back to you. Their heart keeps whispering your name. There's a beautiful vulnerability in this energy. The Lovers asks people to open their hearts and be honest about what they truly feel. This person longs for that with you, even if they haven't yet found the courage to act on it. They desire emotional intimacy, honest conversations, and a connection with you that runs deeper than the surface. They aren't just looking for attention. They want something substantial, something that feels authentic. This card can also indicate that when you're together, even during ordinary moments, there's a natural ease between you. Talks may flow without effort. There might be shared laughter, mutual understanding, or a sense of comfort that's hard to put into words. Others may notice this chemistry before you do. They might see how well your energies align, the way this person gazes at you as if you're the only one in the room. Above all, the Lover says that this is a heart connection which holds great meaning for them. You're not just a brief chapter in their life story. You're someone who has left a lasting imprint on their heart. Whether they express it boldly or conceal it behind nervous smiles, their soul feels linked to yours in a way that is genuine, profound, and full of emotional significance. The Page of Cups in this reading carries such a tender, heartfelt, and sincere energy. And when it comes to this younger person who has developed feelings for you, it reveals so much about what's truly happening in their heart. This isn't someone playing games or trying to manipulate the situation. This is someone who is surprised by their own emotions. One day, they were simply talking to you, spending time near you, sharing little moments. Then suddenly, their heart began to feel different. Warmer, more alert, more hopeful. The Page of Cups represents innocent affection, emotional curiosity, and a heart that is just starting to comprehend what it feels. This person may not yet be skilled at expressing their emotions. They might struggle to find the right words. Or they might say something small when inside they're feeling something enormous. But that's because their feelings are pure and fresh, not rehearsed or strategic. When they think of you, it's not in an intense or fixated way. It's gentle. It's dreamy. It's the kind of feeling where they catch themselves smiling for no reason, simply because you came to mind. There's also a shy, sensitive side to this person. The Page of Cups often describes someone who feels deeply, but is afraid of rejection or of not being taken seriously, especially because they are younger or see you as more experienced. They may worry that their feelings won't be viewed as genuine or mature. So instead of boldly confessing everything, they express their love in small ways. They listen carefully when you speak. They recall things you mentioned weeks ago. They try to assist you, encourage you, or make you smile. Their love language lives in the little gestures, the quiet thoughtfulness, the soft attention they give you when they think you aren't watching. Emotionally, this person is very open when it comes to you. Even if they don't reveal it outwardly, you have touched an especially tender part of their heart. Being around you makes them feel safe enough to feel, safe enough to dream, safe enough to imagine something more. The Page of Cups is a dreamer, and with you, their imagination takes flight. They envision conversations, shared moments, perhaps even a future, but they keep most of it inside because they're unsure if you could ever feel the same way. This card also shows that their emotions are authentic and come from a kind place. There's no hidden motive here. They aren't trying to take advantage of you or push you into anything. They simply feel emotionally drawn to you, as if their heart recognizes yours. You may have been kind to them, understanding, or simply yourself in a way that made them feel truly seen. And for someone with Page of Cups energy, that is enough to open the door to loved. At the same time, this person can be quite emotionally vulnerable. Small things you say or do can mean far more to them than you realize. A compliment from you can make their entire week. A cold or distant moment from you can send them into hours of overthinking. That's how sensitive their heart is when it comes to you. They care deeply, even if they try to act casual. The Page of Cups is also a sign that this love is still in its early stages, like a heart that is only learning how to speak. They are figuring out what they feel as they go. Sometimes they might pull back, then move closer again. Not because they don't care, but because they are trying to manage emotions that have become bigger than they expected. Loving you feels exciting, but also frightening because it matters so much. Overall, this card is telling you that this younger person's feelings are sweet, honest, and emotionally real. They may not come to you with grand declarations or bold gestures right away, but their heart is quietly choosing you every single day. Their love grows in silence, in small acts, in soft glances, and in the hope that maybe one day you will finally see what has been living in their heart all along.